My friends, the royals are stepping down. 2 weeks ago, I'm not sure if you guys were watching the news, but King Charles stepped down from the seat of royalty. And today, out in the Middle East, 2 more royals, 2 rulers of regimes, 2 kings have stepped down today. Today. That's 3 kings just in a few weeks. 3 kings. And they have stepped down. This is a huge, huge event, folks. This means that conquest is losing its grip. For a king to step down from that position, this breaks that entitlement to inherited power. This is a breakdown of that old paradigm, and it leaves space for divine sovereignty to re-enter the stage. That is you. That is we. That is all of us. Many of us have our eyes on the news, or maybe we're avoiding the news because we don't want to hear about the stuff that causes anxiety. But folks, this is profound, exciting news. If you have been fatigued by conquest, if you've been fatigued by the idea of entitlement, of power that's just inherited and not earned, without the discernment of what it takes, this is a chance to celebrate, because it is by their own volition, by their own authority, that they're choosing to step down. And this sets an example. This sets a signal across the globe of all those who are sharing those same seats. Because these are kings. These are kings who are choosing to step down. They're admitting that the old system is not holding together. So a God of communion and embodiment is rising. Rising. Can you feel that? Can you feel how it is actually having an effect on the world stage? Because it's true. It's absolutely true. And it is amplified and intensified with every individual who seizes that moment of divine sovereignty, and you say in your own space, in your own world, in your own kingdom, not anymore. I am divine. I am sovereign. I am not ruled by an authority that I never gave consent to. This is the song of the hour, folks. This is the tone of that bell. Boom. That is it. Conquest is falling. So hear me. Hear this real, tangible narrative. Know that is the news today. That conquest is falling. And you resonate that with your own sovereignty. And share this to someone. Share this to a few people. Let them know that the narrative of conquest is slipping. And some of us may be kind of like disconnected from it. It's like, oh, we've been through this whole song and dance before. And I understand, because it's like lasted for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. That's kind of like a long time to wait. But not today. Today it is slipping, cracking, falling. Royals are resigning. The God of communion is rising. The God of conquest is the deception. That is the delusion. That is the lie. That is the time of revelations that's exposing what is not true, making way for what is. That's you. That is you as a God of embodiment, a God of communion. That is you. More space is cleared out in the field for you. And you know what? You never needed that space to be cleared either. You are a king. You are a queen. Because you are made in the image of God. Once you know that connection to source, there is no other authority beyond that. So know that authority. You could have even risen when these other kings were still in their power. So you become the metaphor too. Be God's metaphor, because he is working right now and he wants you to be involved in it. So you can feel the rising of your own power. You can feel that embodiment. You can feel God in your being. And when you wake up, wow, there's something about this that could have been done all along. And that's not a shameful thought, no. That's a testament to how powerful you've been this whole time. So as these kings fall, hear this from me now. You are so powerful. You have always been powerful. All you need to do is rise and let people witness the God in you. Rise, because you have that authority, created in God's image. Rise. The time of conquest is done. The time of communion has come. So rise. Spread that news today. I love you guys.